Hello, friends. I'm Alexius Varro, your guide through the art of Stoic living. Today, let's dive into a key practice from the philosophies of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, observing the wise. This practice helps cultivate resilience, self-discipline, and inner calm. So let's explore how to integrate this timeless wisdom into our modern lives. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "Examine their pursuits, even those of the reasonable. What do they chase? What do they avoid?" This introspective command reminds us to observe the actions and intentions of wise individuals around us. But why should we? Well, Seneca gives us the answer. A crooked line can only be corrected by a ruler. Wise people serve as our rulers, benchmarks that help assess and align our behavior. So, how do we find these wise rulers? The person who fits this role in your life will vary. It could be a parent, a philosopher, a writer, or even a thinker whose values resonate deeply with you. A simple yet profound tool is to ask yourself, what would insert your role model here do? Perhaps it's Jesus for spiritual guidance, or maybe it's a contemporary figure, like a mentor you look up to. Once you've chosen this person, immerse yourself in their ways. Watch closely what they do and, crucially, what they avoid. Let's break down how to apply this. First, identify a role model whose values and actions align with the Stoic virtues you aspire to develop. Suppose you admire the resilience of Nelson Mandela. Learn about his life, not just his triumphs, but his challenges. Mandela faced immense adversity with unwavering composure and patience. How did he manage it? He stayed true to his values despite external chaos. Second, reflect on your observations. Are their pursuits similar to what you believe in? Do they steer clear of actions that contradict their principles? This reflection helps you gain clarity about your own values and the gap, if any, between your current behaviors and your aspirations. Third, emulate their positive actions. Think of this as your Stoic challenge for today. If you observe that your chosen role model practices daily reflection, incorporate that into your routine. If they emphasize gratitude, start a gratitude journal. If they avoid unnecessary conflict, practice patience and diplomacy in your interactions. For instance, if you choose Marcus Aurelius himself as your model, you'll notice his dedication to introspection. He devoted time each day to self-examination and wrote extensively about his thoughts, which later became the Meditations. Try setting aside a few minutes daily to reflect on your actions and thoughts. This practice can guide you to stay anchored amidst daily distractions and challenges. To take it a step further, examine the areas your role model refrains from and reflect on what you need to avoid to stay aligned with your values. Maybe your role model rejects superficial pursuits to prioritize deeper, more meaningful goals. How can you simplify your life to focus on what truly matters? In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in external chaos. Wise role models help us stay focused and grounded. By observing them, we correct and guide our paths, inching closer to the virtuous life Stoicism encourages. Remember, the essence of Stoicism is practical wisdom. It's not just about reading and understanding these teachings, but living them. By observing the wise, we align our lives with values that foster resilience, self-discipline, and inner peace. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this exploration helpful and inspiring. Ready to transform with Stoicism? Implement your Stoic challenge for the day and start observing the wise in your life. Let's grow and thrive together. Until next time, stay resilient and keep practicing Stoicism. I'm Alexius Varro, wishing you joy and tranquility on your journey.